Well, this week we have been concentrating a little bit on streaming and on linear channels. We have a couple of stories that are going on right now. There are a lot of changes to the core cable company. We had a video that HBO is shutting down some of their side channels like HBO Family, Outer Max, Thriller Max, and many others that are part of the HBO family. And we said, linear TV is changing right now. People want to watch classic stuff that is popular, but fast channels is the future for broadcast television. That's, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. It's still free. You can get the best of. There's so many to choose from. You could choose any of them. You could choose Tubi TV, Pluto TV, Stir, uh, Roku. A lot of them have these fast channels available to you with a ton of comment running live and on demand. But we're looking over at Comcast right now and Cartoon Network. And we said this a while back that basically some of the cable companies are either they're discontinuing the Cartoon Network at certain hours or they are changing the cost for that channel, moving it into a higher bracket of, when you order cable TV, the a la carte. It is no longer in the lower cart range of the basics on there. They're putting it in the higher point. But before we get into this conversation, really into this, the meat of the video, the meat and potatoes, drop a comment, hit the like, share, and the most important thing you can do, that button right there that says subscribe, hit it. It's very important that you do. We really do appreciate that. Thank you very much for those who have already joined us here on both YouTube and on Rumble. We are working to get ourselves into live streaming and many other things going on right now. Right now, I am appearing on Sci-Fi Snobs channel on the retrospective of Babylon 5. Not every episode, but every couple episodes or so. So do check me out on there. Link is in the description below. Give him also a subscribe. Hit a subscribe on there as well. So, from Cord Cutter News, Comcast is removing Cartoon Network from the core cable TV package, moving it to an add-on that costs an extra $9.95 a month.
Oh, that's not right. No.
Comcast, one of the nation's leading cable providers, has announced a significant change to its channel lineup, sparking the debate among subscribers. Starting August 12th, 2025, Cartoon Network, that beloved home of animated series like Adventure Time, The Amazing World of Gumball, and classic shows from the Warner Brothers Animation Library, will no longer be included in Comcast core cable TV packages. Instead, the channel will be moved to premium add-on packages called the Sports and Entertainment Package, priced at additional $9.95 per month. A Comcast spokesperson sent Cord Cutter News this statement: "We regularly evaluate our channel lineups to ensure we are offering customers a wide variety of content at base value. Based on several factors, Cartoon Network will be available a part of the More Sports and Entertainment Package beginning on August 12th. That's according to that decision. And that's basically what you're talking about, is that it's not really, as far as price conscious for Comcast, it's not worth it putting it into the core itself, as the Cartoon Network itself, not the Adult Swim, has been declining. Now, we said in other videos, is Cartoon Network going to drag Adult Swim down with it? I mean, it is possible to that point, because basically, you hear all these situations that are going on back and forth with linear. I mean, right now, David Zaslav, is getting a payroll cut. They're cutting his payroll really down low. Suppose if that's true, wow, that's a shock. That's a shock coming in from there. But hey, not uncommon that this would happen. This decision follows Comcast's recent move to regulate Cartoon Network to its ultimate tier, the provider's most expensive cable package, earlier this year. The shift to the add-on package marks further departure from the channel's long-standing presence in its basic and mid-tier plans, frustrating fans who have enjoyed its programming for decades. The sports and entertainment package will bundle Cartoon Network with channels like Big Ten Network, CBS Sports, NBA TV, NFL, and Military History Channel, aiming to appeal to a broader audience with various interests. That's weird that they would put it with the sports part. Why, even though it's a sports and entertainment package, to bundle it like that, that's very unusual. This news comes as DirecTV recently did not add Cartoon Network to its cheaper entertainment-only package. Instead, they offered Adult Swim, and the channel is blank when Cartoon Network is on. In other words, during the day, Cartoon Network is not available on DirecTV. After 5 p.m., you're able to see Cartoon Network, which switches over to Adult Swim. Cartoon Network launched on October 1st, 1992 by Turner Broadcast Systems, revolutionizing television by becoming the first 24-hour channel dedicated exclusively to animated programming. Initially airing classic Hanna-Barbera cartoons like The Flintstones, Scooby-Doo, and it quickly expanded to its library through acquisitions from Warner Brothers, MGM, captivating audiences with nostalgic yet innovative approaches. The 1990s and 2000s saw the network pioneer original programming with iconic series like Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, and Adventure Time, blending humor and creativity that appealed to both children and adults. Cartoon Network also introduced Adult Swim in 2001, a late-night block featuring mature animated live content, further broadening its demographic. Over the decades, the channel has remained cultural touchstone, adapting to streaming platforms like Max while continuing to produce groundbreaking animation. They also left out Toonami, the afternoon slots on Toonami. They did leave that out. It's a shame. Cord cutters, you messed up on that. You forgot to put Toonami on there, which is an important history point for the Japanese anime as well. But like I said, the landscape is changing. It's changing drastically across the board. And we expected this kind of situation to happen. And, it's not a shock when these things, occur in the business. But right now, as far as cartoons with old classic ones, you got MeTV Toons, which is free. It is available on most cable outlets out there. I know Spectrum has it. I know Fios has it. And I believe Comcast already has it as well. But you also can get it on antenna. Coming soon as an app as well. They're trying to develop an app. Even though they're developing a fourth channel, which is going to be available, if it hasn't started yet, it's called the West Channel, which is coming very, very soon as well. And I'll tell you, it's interesting when you see things like this change. History is being written in the books right now, and you're watching it happen. Broadcast television is becoming fast, and I said that. Broadcast television is becoming fast channels. It was bound to happen. The landscape, the viewerships, and all that has been changing drastically. Regular, even network television is not the way it used to be. There are very fewer shows that people enjoy. I missed the 1990s. 1990s, you had production houses producing tons of shows for independent and network stations, stuff to try out. This is how we got Babylon 5, Hercules, Xena, and many other TV series across the board. If it wasn't for the independent era, we would not have some of the shows that we have today. So, let me know in the comments below your thoughts about this. Drop a comment. Let me know that, what you're thinking about this. Good thing, bad thing. I think it's a bad thing they're moving it up, but of course, obviously, you're seeing the viewership on Cartoon Network drastically dropping, obviously. And you can check that on the Nielsen's on itself. So remember, drop the comment, the like, the share, and hit that subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. It helps us dramatically. It really moves us up in the algorithm on that. So until next time, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to check out Otaku Thursday every Thursday right here on YouTube and on Rumble, 6 p.m. Eastern on every Thursday. Until next time, thank you for tuning in, and so long.